Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is Star Wars Rebels.
Yes, it is.
Season 1, Episode 15, Season 1 finale. We're checking that out today. And then we're also going to do the Star Wars Rebels shorts. I guess those are things that we should have checked out before we started the series. It gives like introductions to all the characters, but we're going to do it now. So better late than never.
Yeah.
All right, ready to do this?
Ready.
Miss me, Bucketheads?
It's her.
Yep, you definitely missed me.
Artist is back.
Artist.
Great name. Now I want to know what
The
she
artist.
painted.
Formerly known as Sabine.
You got a little better. But I got a lot better.
That's not one of us.
That's not one of us. You think?
Mm-hmm.
Not again.
Job well done.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I like that in the clouds.
Ah, yeah.
Engine room's here. Need something small enough to get into that hangar bay. Too bad we blew up all the ties at that base.
Not all of them.
There is one left.
The one they stole?
Tie we stole a while back.
Kept it.
We didn't exactly crash it. We kept it.
I'm just grateful we got it.
There's a slight problem.
Don't exactly have it.
What kind of problem?
It's some of my best work.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Kanan is family,
There you go.
but you need to decide now, in or out.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in. But what about that?
You don't even have to ask Chopper. He's always in.
By the time the Imperials see it,
It'll be too late.
A gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Quite admirable. Now, what I want to know is about the other rebels. Codename Fulcrum.
I know nothing of a larger rebellion.
How did you survive Order 66? Do you remember her last word to you?
No.
Her last...
Twisted son of a bitch.
What was her last word to you?
Side headbutt.
Run.
You ran as your master fell.
You would have been a child.
Yeah, you've been slaughtered. She listened to her master.
You couldn't save your master then, and you can't save your followers now.
That's best looking TIE fighter ever.
Mm-hmm.
Here goes nothing.
Ezra, is he there?
He's there.
Sending code.
Time to bust him out.
Transport ship 63378.
I just really hope he didn't get into his head.
About being a coward and everything and running away.
Chop, send in Sabine's present.
Not regulation. I kind of like it.
Nice.
Merry Christmas. Here's an EMP.
We've lost main power. Some kind of pulse detonation in Bay 5.
But when you bring those shields up, or to be attached.
Keep the engine running.
These guys will wake up soon.
How soon?
Too soon.
Soon.
As soon as we miss an interval, they send reinforcements, and that interval is up now.
Uh-oh.
Reinforcements already?
Don't worry. On a ship this big, it'll take them a while to find us.
Yeah, you walked right into that one.
They found us.
Found out you got the coolest lightsaber.
It's the rebels. This way.
Stand back.
Pretty clever, kid. So what's next?
I just cut off our only way to get to him.
But it's not yours.
Time for the vents again.
Let's go, let's go.
This is Fulcrum. Who is this?
Did you catch the voice?
No.
Turns out you taught me pretty well.
No. The Inquisitor's right behind you. That was too easy.
Yeah, it was.
There he is. It feels like he only needs one blade for you.
Let me borrow that.
Nice. Keep him on his toes.
Thought of that.
Something he's not used to. Used to fighting against all the different styles he's learned.
Summon the lightsaber that's behind him. Yeah. See it, kid. There we go.
Ha! Yeah, it's Kanan's.
A fight that might be worthy of my time.
Cocky son of a bitch. Oh shit! Focus.
Focus, Kanan. Come on. He's gonna be okay. You know this.
Sin said he's alright.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Because you have no one left to die for you.
Because I have nothing left to fear.
The other troopers are waking up.
Think I have an alternate plan.
All right.
Here's part
We blow them up. Yep.
Part 2, we go to Bay 5.
Where are your masterpieces?
That's got nothing to do with it.
Ezra, can you hear me?
He's a bit unconscious. Come on, Ezra.
Yeah, Kanan's gonna need your help.
Ezra, are you out there?
I'm here.
Do you have Kanan? Is he okay?
Not really, but kind of.
Oh, Ezra, whatever you do, don't shout out to him.
I think he's better than okay.
Oof. Yes! Get him! Get him!
I was a coward, but now I know there's something stronger than fear. The Force. Let me show you how strong it is.
Nice!
Ew. Ooh, need an exit real fast.
This little piggy went to the market. A lot of piggies.
You have no idea what you've unleashed here today.
Oh, I think I do.
There are some things far more frightening than death.
Like fascism?
Okay. Frickin' hardcore.
Kanan,
Like, once you kill him, not you gonna let you save him.
I thought I lost you.
I know the feeling. Let's go home.
Yeah, and like quickly.
Fast.
Yeah, it's a lovely moment you two are having, but
Move it.
yes.
We need to evacuate, sir. For your safety, we need to leave now.
In the best ship ever.
Best TIE fighter ever.
True.
We are not leaving without you and Kanan.
Will you just listen to the kid? Don't worry.
Aw, they say our love can't pay the rent.
We had to take the car that has a bullseye painted on it.
Spectre 3, we're gonna need to get out of here fast. Send a signal so we can link up for hyperspace. Do you read?
Chopper?
Chopper's not answering.
The Inquisitor's time.
Well, we know he's not gonna use it.
You worry me sometimes.
Go.
Okay, but what about Chopper now?
Never worry about Chopper. He's always okay. Everyone else needs to worry.
I can't believe that bucket of bolts abandoned us.
Chopper would never abandon you.
Yeah, he was talking to somebody. Reinforcements?
Perhaps rebel reinforcements? That's what I was just thinking.
We got your back.
Thanks, but without Chopper's transport, we're going nowhere fast.
Come on, Chopper, where are you? It's a lot.
All right, now here's when a bunch of rebels show up.
I
Damn.
just want to say it was really nice getting to know all of you.
There we go. Da-da-da.
We came back.
And he brought friends!
That looked like the Millennium Falcon almost.
Who is that?
I don't know, but I think they're on our side.
Yeah!
Ezra, dock with Chopper's transport so we can make the jump into hyperspace.
The rebels have escaped, sir.
No shit.
I owe you all a great debt of gratitude.
You're welcome, dear.
If Chopper was in this transport ship, then who was flying the Ghost?
Lando? Nope, this is gonna be bigger than Lando.
Ta-da!
Organa!
His name is Senator Bail Organa.
Yeah, it is.
There are other cells.
Wait, did you know we were a cell?
We couldn't reveal the other rebels to the Empire. That was the protocol.
The protocol has changed.
Fulcrum.
Ahsoka. My name is Ahsoka Tano.
Why did
You gave them hope in their darkest time.
So what happens now?
One chapter has closed for you, Ezra Bridger. This is a new day, a new beginning.
Hell yeah, it is.
Ew!
Commander Chaps.
We are getting reports of unrest all over Lothal. There are whispers from Mustafa. Some people see the Empire as weak. Vulnerable.
Ooh.
The Emperor has sent an alternative solution.
Yes. Oh, crap. Okay, we got Ahsoka, but then they got Darth Vader.
And the music. Oh, God.
Ooh! What a way to end season 1. Damn. Wow. Just wow.
This episode was like Christmas morning for Star Wars fans. Like, so I was thinking Lando because like we've seen him and, you know, I was like, well, if
Yeah.
Chopper's going to reach out to someone, that kind of makes sense. Then when the guards were kind of on that like plank up into the ship, Organa crossed my mind. But like, I kind of didn't dare to hope that we were going to cross paths with Organa and like maybe Leia and like have
Yeah.
that. I didn't in a million years consider Ahsoka. And that was, like, I'm so happy right now.
But like the double reveal like of Ahsoka at the end, so you're like, oh, awesome! Like, you know, we're gonna get Ahsoka now, and she's part of the crew, and well, not part of the, I mean, like head of the crew. But then to also bring Vader on the other side. Oh, beautiful, just beautiful.
Yeah. As with all things, you know, you get your light and your dark, right? Here we have it. We had our moment of like, yeah, the light's gonna win, and like, no, balance. We gotta. Here comes Vader.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna miss the Inquisitor. He was a good antagonist, a good villain, and but you know, I think it kind of maybe it runs course a little bit. I mean, you know, if he comes back somehow, I mean, Darth Maul came back from being chopped in half, so I'm not counting anything out. But like that sort of cryptic message he gave, there are things worse than death, and I think we just saw it in Darth Vader.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's gone. I feel like if they bring him back after this, it sounds really cruel to say lazy writing, but like he had such a great death that then to bring him back, part of me is like, can't you think of any better villain? Like, he's good, but I mean, come on. So they kind of answered that with Vader at the end, because it's like, oh, okay. So we are going to get a better villain.
Yes, we are. We got 3 more seasons, which is awesome. I'm glad that they brought him in right after season 1. So we got 3 seasons coming in with Vader and Ahsoka. And I mean, I did like the Inquisitor's death, like just, not accepting help, not accepting getting killed by Kanan. It's just, all right, I'm going to go my way.
Yeah. I love the moment of Hera's reveal that she's been working with Organa all along, and that she is part of this. Like, we kind of knew she had a better understanding of what was going on and was more dialed in, but to what extent we didn't really know until this moment. But I also loved how Ezra and Sabine responded to the idea of, wait, there are others out there, we're a cell? Because you understand Hera's point of view, like, this is for safety. The less you know, the less you can reveal. This is how it has to work. And that's, I'm not saying that that's wrong in any way, but the hope that is inspired by knowing you're not alone, the hope that's inspired by knowing there are others out there fighting the good fight, doing exactly what you're doing. We saw that in the way that their faces brightened up at the idea of, hey, we're just one of many. We're not alone.
Yeah. All right. So who are your top 3 favorite characters from the season? Limited to 3, because there's mainly like a lot of the, well, actually, you know what? No, we'll do top 5, like we normally do. Because at first I thought like oh, it's just gonna be basically like the crew itself. But I think we got more characters in there than just them. So
number 1 is Hera for me.
Okay.
I'm a feminist. I love that she's got like she's our matriarchal figure who's like in charge of everything. She's in the know. If there is a person in charge, it is Hera first and foremost. And I love that. And she wears that power and responsibility with such grace. And she really thinks things through. So she's made herself very worthy of that as well.
Yeah.
Chopper, for all the humor that he brings, for his personality.
Savagery.
Yeah, that's just it. He's so savage. Like, I was going to say feisty, but I was like, no, R2-D2 is feisty. Chopper is savage. And he's sassy. And so I appreciate Chopper's humor and the different energy and dynamic that is brought to a scene anytime he is in it.
Yeah.
I've sort of been doing them in order, but now I'm realizing I don't really want to do them in order because I don't know what the exact...
So those are the top 1 and 2, and then the rest of them aren't really in order.
Kanan.
Okay.
While it's tough for Ezra, sort of like with the turmoil of his young years and then kind of coming into this situation, I feel like Kanan is wrestling with more demons.
Yeah.
He saw Order 66. He's, I think, had probably some bouts of denialism about his Jedi abilities. He didn't feel himself worthy of training someone else. So like, I just feel like he's grappled with more. And I could have seen them leaning into that harder, which could have made Kanan less likable. But I feel like they really gave him the benefit of the doubt throughout the season, which is why he earned that last scene with the Inquisitor.
Yes, he did.
Because the moment of seeing Ezra go for the lightsaber and the nod, as opposed to like no run or, like self-sacrificing for Ezra, he trusted Ezra. He trusted the teamwork. He did for Ezra what his master didn't do for him. Now, I'm not blaming his master. Order 66 was a nightmare, and who knows what would have happened had she told Kanan to stay and fight. Like, they probably both would have died. It's not like there was a positive outcome here. But I love that Kanan, as the Inquisitor got into his head, he didn't let that control him and rule him in a really negative and fear-based way. Instead, he decided to like take what happened to him. That was this incident over here. This is a different set of scenarios, and I trust Ezra, and I'm going to work with Ezra to do what we can right now. So Kanan, that's 3. I'm going to give it to the Inquisitor.
Okay.
He was successfully terrifying.
Yes, he was.
Just everything about him kind of like makes your skin crawl a little bit. Like you can kind of feel it run up your spine when he enters a scene. He's creepy looking. He's a psychopathic personality. And he is all in for the Empire in a way that I think that kind of sadistic loyalty is in and of itself terrifying. So for all those reasons, he gave us a great villain in a franchise where we've already seen so many great villains. So like it's kind of tough to come back in and try and like either reinvent that wheel or follow the same formula but in a way that we still buy into. And I think they did it with the Inquisitor.
Last spot.
Last
What you
spot.
got?
I mean, I think it has to be Ezra.
Okay.
And I say that for, in a weird way, that how often his youth has worked out for him. But that's also, I think, the fact that he brings that perspective that, no, we have to do the right thing for the right thing's sake. The family loyalty he has in the face of crazy odds. Like, he convinced Hera to go back. Like, Hera was ready to do the bigger picture and understand the need of the rebellion over the need of one person. And Ezra was there to remind her, like, no, we're nothing if we don't watch out for each other. Like, what's the point of the rebellion if we don't take care of each other and go back for each other? So I think all of that, plus he's lit a spark with his message. I mean, there's already been a rebellion going on, but Ahsoka said, like, your message inspired hope. It's given people a reason to join up, to work with us, to resist. How can you not give that a spot?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much the top 5 that I have. I might switch out Kanan for Sabine just for her lovely artwork. that she does, but yeah, I mean, Hera's we've talked about her before, and just like I'm just really impressed with her and the depth of her character, and just like, you know, the strength that she has. Chopper for her savagery, the Inquisitor for everything you listed. I just found like to be a great antagonist and great villain, and just someone that I was always looking forward to whenever he appeared on screen. And for Ezra, you know, I was thinking about, I'm like, oh, do I give it to Ezra or do I give it to Sabine? I'm like, actually, no, Ezra's definitely in there. Not that it's like Kanan or Sabine. Because Ezra, like, he's the person that ties it kind of all together. And like, even he kind of has what I, you know, call the Seinfeld role. Like, Seinfeld's not going to be like anyone's favorite character in the show. I'm going to say most people's probably not his favorite character. Like, you know, like everyone like loves George and Elaine and Kramer. Yeah. And all these, like, but he's like kind of like the central hub for all those people. And like, kind of like that with Ezra, but I think even to like a better degree here with his, you know, love of Sabine or whatever, his admiration, his crush of Sabine, and then like with Kanan and like how much he has sort of helped Kanan just as much as Kanan has helped him, like you said, with his youth and his just sort of still having that idealism, even though it's getting kind of knocked out of him a little bit, since, you know, for like at first it took him a while to draw that out, that like that was hidden in there, because he was like resistant at first. He was just used to being on his own and being abandoned, and, you know, his parents being betrayed and whatnot. But yeah, so Ezra for just kind of like holding it all together and like sort of being what sucks us in and what we have to care about at first in order to really start to really like the series. And if we don't care about Ezra, then none of it matters.
I also think the great thing that Ezra does, and you were sort of kind of alluding to this with the Seinfeld thing, but like Ezra's our human in this. Like he is your average person in a sense. Whereas like Hera is this incredible leader, this incredible kind of captain and pilot. Kanan's a Jedi. I mean, like, you know, in a world of heroes and villains, Ezra, while heroic, comes into this being just a kid, having a crush, roughhousing with Zeb on the ship, causing mayhem, screwing up sometimes, but then redeeming himself. Like he's the real human in the middle of it all. In a world of heroes and villains, that's what we need to be able to be grounded into this world.
It was great because he starts out normal, then it's like, oh no, but he's got Jedi powers. He's a Padawan. No, he's a Padawan.
Which is what we all want to believe, right? We all want to believe, like, oh yeah, just a normal person. But like secretly, I should have gotten my Hogwarts letter. I'm definitely a Jedi, you know, and like at some point Gandalf is going to come and talk to me about a ring. Like this is what we all want to believe. That's why fantasy stories are so great.
Agreed. Okay, so we're going to go on to the shorts now.
Okay.
Kanan, we have a small situation here. If you care to blast one of those ties out of the galaxy, I don't think anyone would object.
Nice shot.
Yep. Ooh, them too.
Chopper, fix them.
Yes, ma'am. I give a little sass.
Always with the sass.
think he's like, no, I'm just gonna let that thing burn and sit here and do nothing.
Kanan, do you read? Internal comm is out. Go back to comm control and fix it.
Did you say what the F?
Go before I pull your battery.
What the F? You told me to fix this, now you tell me something else?
What are you doing back here? Shouldn't you be fixing the shields? Get back up there and fix the shields. Tell her to fly better.
He said that, did he?
There you go. You asked for it.
Do I have to do everything myself?
Pull the Top Gun.
Just reduce Kanan's targets by half. Tell our fearless leader he should be able to handle one lone TIE fighter on his own. What was that?
It was not nice words.
Chopper, where are you going?
He's gonna take care of the TIE fighter himself.
Oh my god, he is.
Yes!
Bravo, Chopper. Bravo.
That was some fine shooting.
Thanks. You too. Just kidding, Chop.
We know you got that last one. Good work.
Now get that comm fixed.
Don't forget the shields. What was that?
That's awesome.
Great. Absolutely great.
All right, next episode. All right, okay.
Sabine.
Yeah. Is this what we're gonna learn? They call her the artist?
Ooh, I hope so.
Maybe that was what they were referring to in last episode. Is this short?
We're in position and awaiting your diversion.
Copy that. This is gonna be fun.
Yep. That was a callback to this short. Nice.
Oh, fantastic.
You hear that? What is that?
Rebellion.
What does it look like? Art.
Well, stand down. Or we shoot.
Okay, shoot.
She's calling her bluff. Nice.
You call that shooting? I think you boys need a little more time on the practice range.
This is TK-626. There's an intruder on site.
Too predictable. Always by the book. I read your book. It's a short one.
I want her alive.
There.
Hands up, you rebel scum.
Slow.
Isn't this where we started?
Nice.
Version Sabine did the job so well we can see the explosion from here.
Look at the color.
I was gonna say, is that
Yeah.
a paint bomb? Nice.
Great introduction for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Her and Chopper have the best introduction so far.
Where are you?
You're not at the rendezvous point because I'm at the rendezvous point.
Where's the rendezvous point again?
In the alley by the marketplace, and yet clearly not the right alley.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of alleys in this town.
Oh!
Dick!
Now you're under arrest.
I don't think so.
Nice.
So are you going to make the rendezvous or not?
It's possible I might be a little late.
Zeb, what's going on?
This is a restricted area.
Right.
Always stealing TIE fighters.
Oof.
Are you fighting stormtroopers?
What makes you say that?
I heard blaster fire and screaming.
And screaming.
You get lost in the middle of a mission and decide to start your own battle again.
It just happened.
Nice.
How many intruders are there?
How many?
One.
Commander, just get over here.
Not so tough outside your TIE fighter, are you?
Oh.
Zeb, are you embarrassing the Imperials again?
Honestly, Kanan, it's hard not to. Well, that's not good.
You guys are gonna blow it up. Yep. There you go. That's why it's not good. They didn't see the fuel leaking?
Zeb, I see smoke. Was that a TIE fighter exploding?
Okay, yes.
Nice. Okay, stay put.
I'll be here.
Shit.
Mister! Hey, you okay? You alive?
Get your hands off my craft. This fighter is property of the Empire.
Guess that's a yes.
Told you to get off this ship.
Not much of a ship anymore. Besides, I'm just trying to open her up.
I don't think that would be really hot. I guess not. I I'm gonna collect that helmet.
Thank you or anything.
I'm an officer of the Imperial Navy. I didn't need your help.
You're a douchebag.
Wait, your sleeve's caught on the flight record. Let me just unhook it for you.
What's that?
So why were you chasing that cargo ship? Wouldn't want an officer of the Imperial Navy to split his pants.
No, my pants and...
Got it. Oh, there. Now remember, sir, no thank yous. Here, I'll take that. You didn't need my help. And besides, I didn't come to help. Hey, just came to score a little tech for the black market, you low rat.
You'll be sorry or dead. You'll be dead.
Your guns aren't gonna work.
Oh.
Okay, Ezra, in the future you should disable those.
Now when you have the Force. Pew pew. Nice shot.
This helmet is property of Ezra Bridger. Or it is now, anyway.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Those were good. Sabine and Chopper, Hera, Kanan one were my favorites.
Yeah, Chopper, Hera, Kanan was my number one. for
Number
sure.
one?
Yeah.
I mean, so we were laughing during the episode 15 when it was a callback to this short. Because, like, in my mind, I just put together that this had already happened. She had already, like, encountered them before. And like in another mission, and that's why they call her, the artist or whatever. So it didn't like necessarily need to see that short, but it's cool that like they built off of that short and like get to see it from the beginning. So now like we still even laugh when they said, "Oh, not again." I'm just like, because again, I just imagine like oh, she's done this before.
100%. I didn't necessarily think of the like paint bomb. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I figured she just kind of graffitied on some things, but I didn't consider that. So I loved that at the end where she has the paint bomb and she goes, "Oh, look at all the colors." I was like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much in the order that they were shown is like the kind of the order of the shorts that I liked them in. Between Zeb's and Ezra's, I probably would have put Zeb's ahead of it just because it was just fun seeing them beat up on stormtroopers.
Yeah, I think Zeb to me has often seemed like maybe the one who's least invested in the rebellion. Like he's invested in the family, but I'm like, I don't really know that his politics are all that strong. And he's just like, this is kind of where he is. But his intro short, I'm like, okay, he really does not like bullies. Like it's not a political thing. It's hey, he hates to see people picking on others. And that's all the Empire does. So while he might not be as, I guess, like sophisticated or eloquent in the way that it kind of reads on him, like, Hera with this diehard rebellion and Kanan who's joining her on that. I'm like, his is more simplistic, but it is just as admirable. And I think it's just as strong.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go on to season 2 and you can get that right now. You can get a month ahead over on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. Go to patreon.com/DuffyNotDefinitive. You can also see our full watch-along reactions that way. Thanks for watching Star Wars Rebels with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.